Alright, YouTube, Lord Zath here, joined with Sith Kitten, Avissi, and M Captain.
Hey, hey!
Alright.
And we're gonna start our... It's been a long time waiting, but I've wanted to do this forever. Mass Effect Legendary. I love this game so much, and I can't believe that neither of the three of you guys have actually played this game before. So we're gonna go ahead and play, crap, did I started a game just to see what it would do. Can I fix that? Start. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna start a game of regular Mass Effect. And we're gonna play through this for funsies. Now, I found a couple of articles for face codes for FemShep. I wonder if there's some other ones that we could have some fun with. Oh, I love the sound. I love the soundtrack of the game.
Now we have a black screen with a row of mouse pointers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and it looks like it's also it's the launcher that's picking up, so I have to switch that or fix that in here somehow. Go. Make sure that people on YouTube are watching the right thing, and then I'll... Okay, good. There we go. Okay, now I have to tab back out and switch it for you guys. Stop streaming. Why won't it let me show you guys the game? Screen. Well, I'll just do it this way. I'll just share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. That's fine.
Alrighty.
I want to try to find, like, some sort of, like, well-known person. Because it might be kind of fun, right?
Alright.
I don't know. Whatever. So, Mass Effect is a game where you literally create your own character, and then you go and create stuff. So we're going to start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Top secret, ladies and gentlemen.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
There's OBS. I'm gonna move my... Actually, no, I'll leave myself where I'm at right now. We'll see what happens. Alright, so... We're gonna do a game based off of what most people haven't done in Mass Effect. Mass Effect is a game of choices, and recently there was some information that came out with some statistics about what people don't do much of. We're gonna go ahead and create a brand new ID, and we're gonna make a custom female
Please
character.
log in to access your profile.
Alright. What should I name her?
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, give me a second here. Let's take a look at what options I should pick here. This gives us a little bit of information about the history of our Shepard. So our Shepard is going to be a colonist and is going to be ruthless. Okay.
And unfortunately, I have to go. And by the way, you know, at the bottom of that screen there was John Wayne Gacy. I'm like, what?
Oh, nice. So...
But it was for a movie. But I gotta go. I have
Okay.
to do some things with the kids. Sorry.
So I was born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When I was 16 years old, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering my family and friends. I was saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and I enlisted with the military a few years later. Now, a lot of people like to go Earthborn for whatever reason. So these are, you know, people basically, you're always from Earth, and then there's also Spacer. So BioWare is, I guess, a little bit upset that they were given 3 choices, and for most part, people wanted to be from Earth, even though this is a space science fiction. So whatever. We're gonna go colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
And I think a lot of people chose Soul Survivor here, but we're gonna do Ruthless. So throughout my military career, I've held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. I've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. My reputation for ruthless efficiency makes my fellow soldiers wary of me. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to me first.
Confirm military specialization.
Almost everybody picks Soldier here, and Soldier is by far easy mode in Mass Effect, so we're going to pick something different. I personally like to play Sentinel, because Sentinels take both tech and biotic capabilities together. Now, I get light armor as a result, but that's okay. I think I'll be okay doing this. It's been a long time since I played the Mass Effect games, but I think Sentinel will work. Now let's tab out real quick and let's see what the least chosen class is based off of the infographic, and that is Engineer at 5%. So what do you guys think? Should I do Engineer or should I do Sentinel?
Engineer.
Engineer, okay. So we are tech specialists. We can decrypt security systems, we can repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal our squad. We can only wear light armor, and we specialize in pistols.
Confirm facial identification.
And we're going to change our face. Now, you see on the bottom there, there's a code that basically changes based off of what you set for your facial structure. So this might involve a lot of alt-tabbing out, and I apologize for that, guys, but we're gonna pick a couple of codes. Let me see here. Mass Effect, face code, celebrity, and let's see what we can pick that might be kind of fun, huh? There used to be a database that was full of face codes for various celebrities. So let's see what we can find here. So, there's a Scarlett Johansson Shepard. We could try that. What do you think?
Sure, let's see how it looks.
Why not?
Okay, let's see if we can make this work. So Scarlett Johansson would be facial structure 7, skin tone is a 4, complexion is a 1, good, okay. Head structure, neck thickness is 8. And you guys can see how there's, it's all code. So G is our head structure, and then jaw is P. Nose. Which one is that? Beginning. Okay, nose is F. Or no, that was mouth, sorry. Nose is 61, so F61. And ears are so it's kind of fun. You can set up your character based off of how you want that person to look, and then you can share that with others so others can play around with it and check it out too. R1M EE4. It's like I'm putting in an old Game Genie code or something. EE4 C5W. Next up is W, all the way on the right. C5W, A7M. There we go. And I'm playing this on my Xbox controller, because why not? 8B5. 8B5. Mouth QQ8. QQ8. ME8. ME8. 9G5. $726. $726. Scar. I guess, okay, Scar was added. We can do whatever Scar we want. We'll just leave it at blank. Did I do this correct? 741 8GP F61 R1M EE4 C5W A7M 8B5 QQ8 ME8 9G5 726-1. So that's a little bit different than what I remember for Scarlett Johansson. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it's because this is the old Mass Effect 2 versus Mass Effect 3 versus Mass Effect Legendary. My guess is that something changed, unfortunately. So let me see if there's...
Might have changed.
So let's see if we can find some other codes that could work. That's not gonna work. Okay. Well, what we can do is we can just pick because I mean that's pretty close, right? Except for skin tone, I think. And for hair color. So what we can do is we can make her a redhead, like in the most recent movie. Hey, what do you think about that? That's not red.
That looks... Yeah.
I'm colorblind, sorry. A little bit tough to put together. That's red, yeah?
Yeah, that's really red.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. And then what kind of hairdo can we give her?
Wanna go for the Black Widow hairdo?
I was trying to find that, but
That, maybe?
That's close.
that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. Alright. What do you guys think? We good?
Yep.
Alright. There we go.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty is fine at normal, level up, fine. Legendary mode scaling. Whatever, we'll try it out. Squad power usage. I want to use all of them. Alright, confirm. Here we go.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Yeah, Udina, you make the call. So, in the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Interstellar travel.
Mhm.
Nice.
Just so you know, tonight we should hear sound on Discord. There's no sound on
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range.
Discord.
Initiating a transmission sequence.
You don't have any sound? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Play with that in a sec. I can't pause this part.
We
So.
are connected.
Yeah.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Just want to make sure it's not us who are recording pictures of
Board is green.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Approach run has begun.
Just want to make sure so that you're recording pictures of the sound. That you're recording a sound.
Might have to turn the main game down just a tad.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
So in Mass Effect, you've got the ability to choose. Typically, the top is a Paragon option, the bottom is the Renegade option, and the middle is neutral. So I can decide which of these choices I want, and then choose A to go along with it. So I'll be a jerk.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Oops.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and tab out, and let's see if we can get this graphics issue dealt with for you guys so you can follow along as well, okay?
Alrighty.
So you said you can't see...
We can't hear the game.
Right. Which means maybe it's... Nope, that's Stream Raiders again. I'm gonna try... I'm gonna see if I can change the graphical mode here. From full screen to windowed. Let's keep the settings. Okay, options. Why won't it let me do 1920 by 1080? It is now. Okay, let's go to borderless. Ah, there we go. Okay. So that might work. Now, let's go ahead and add... Aha! Alright, tell me if that's working, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweetness. Okay. So, in Mass Effect, you walk around a bunch, talk to people, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Joker. You might recognize this guy.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
And Kaiden, and then... So, now they've changed the interface so that it works...
I told you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
So this is Mass Effect 2 settings, the way it works. So B is melee, left trigger is to zoom in, and then you can fire with the right trigger.
Here it comes.
You can throw a grenade with the square button or the X button. What's fun is that you can literally blow yourself up. And you can die.
Okay.
Critical mission failure. Anyways, let's go ahead. Oh, you can squat as well. And
You're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
all right, so you can go around and talk to people like Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Generally speaking, options to the left, text-wise, are to have additional talk. To the right is to finish up a conversation pretty quick.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Alright, so lots of stuff here for you to learn about. One is Turian, second is Spectre. So we can learn more about the game by hitting investigate.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
So you can then choose a follow-up to that, or you can go to investigate more, or you could say one of these options here to kind of end the conversation. So we're going to go ahead and say you're wrong.
A full crew makes sense. We need the extra hands in case anything goes wrong. And the Spectre's just here as an observer.
Well, maybe you're right, Commander, but I just can't shake this feeling that we're out here on false pretenses.
So we'll go ahead, go to investigate. Let's learn about the
You have
captain.
a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
And let's learn about a Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
And let's go with... Yeah.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
And I'll just tell him to do his job. So you guys understand, a Spectre is somebody who's kind of like above the law. It's kind of like a special agent who has the trust of the Council, which you'll learn later. And then a Turian is a race. They're kind of like Klingons. They're a little bit on the warrior-like, but they're very advanced technology-wise.
Info's on a need-to-know basis,
There you go.
Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Alright, now, from talking to him, I got a little bit of XP. And that XP here gives me access towards various levels. Kind of like RPG style, I can put bonuses in these various tiers to give me more options. Journal here just gives me an idea of like what missions I'm on. Codex, you can read this stuff to learn more.
The system. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in
You get the idea. So you can learn more about
roughly
the game and stuff.
1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
So this is something that's new in the game. It reads out things to you. Like, you used to have to read it yourself. So that's kind of nice.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Hold on a sec, guys.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Alright, so, you heard me talking to my wife there. I'm gonna have to leave, but you guys kind of get an idea of the world that we live in now?
Yep.
Yes, we do.
And then, of course, okay, so this time it doesn't read out here. So primary stuff it reads out loud, and then over here there's other information. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking, and I would love to... I'm probably not gonna upload this to YouTube. What I'm thinking is, start streaming this. And I'm thinking that maybe I do it for like an hour or two at a time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it every night, but this might be a lot of fun to start doing on weeknights. After work, you know what I mean? Like, So it's 4:30 my time, but I mean like 7:30 to 8:30 or 9:30 or something like.
Yeah.
You guys agree? Think it might be fun?
Yeah, might be. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to the wife about that. But you can already tell that there's a shitload to this game, right? Like this is something that you don't just pick up and play. You have to build something. So I think it might be kind of nice to actually do a full stream of it.
And then there's also nice quality of life improvements from the original games to the Legendary Edition.
Yes, like having it read out loud to you, graphics updates.
Yep.
This stuff's a little bit different, but it is what it is. So there's a different
The
types of...
elevator ride you can skip.
I'm sorry, what?
The elevator rides you can skip.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So there's 4 basic weapons in the game. There's the Storm, which is a shotgun. This is an assault rifle. This is a pistol. And this, of course, is our sniper rifle. Now, as a result of the fact that I'm playing Engineer, she can only really cover one type of gun, which is a pistol. There. Okay, that zooms in. But, you know, I can still try to shoot people in the head and stuff. Because why not? Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, I suppose. Let's kill myself again, because it's fun.
Down. Committing seppuku is fun.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk to the wife about it, figure out what... I feel like, at the very least, we got ourselves figured out in terms of graphics. So you guys can still see this, right? Even though I've tabbed out?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So we can figure that out. We'll go into career. We'll start a new career next time.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
But we'll have some fun.
Classified information.
And I'll see what people want to pick. If they want to like
establishing secure connection.
We could make a lot of fun with this. Like we could do it so like the last person who cheered gets to pick like what choice we go with.
Yeah. Okay.
That could be kind of fun.
Yeah.